I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. We're doing a cheeky extra. I haven't done one for a while now. Um, we've been drinking tea, haven't we? Let's face it.
Yeah, a bit too much. I mean, we record these in the evenings, and we've just had 5 cups of tea, which is a stupid amount of caffeine before we go to bed.
Yeah. And I've done something that compounds the misery that I know I'm going to feel at 2 o'clock in the morning when I can't get to sleep. Um, so I'm making myself a cafetiere.
All right, you've gone full on.
I've gone full on coffee, and I picked up a selection of coffees from Whittards the last time I was there.
All right.
I've got a light medium roast. It's called Mocha Djimmah. It's an African bean.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure whereabouts. It's a bit
Made by giraffes.
vague. Made probably out of giraffe's poop. Although there is the civet, I think,
Yeah,
which is an Indonesian animal, and I think they feed it coffee beans and it poos it out, and they
then they
make
sell
coffee
the
out of
poo.
that.
No, it's incredible.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, you're going for
I've it's a custom tea. It was my birthday the other day, and my daughter, she's blended her own tea just for my birthday.
yeah.
She's called it pink sleepy tea. So I thought after all that, that's what it's.
Okay.
And it's a collection of chamomile,
Yeah.
hibiscus, and lavender.
Okay. Interesting.
I had one the other day, and I put a spoonful in, put the water in. I thought, oh, it's not gone very pink. So I put another spoonful in. It was a little bit strong, and it wasn't pink. It was just dark red.
Oh, really?
Yes, because the hibiscus gives it the color, and I think there's melatonin or something. Again,
Okay.
all the ingredients are meant to help you sleep.
Right. Okay. So you've done the wise thing there in that case.
Yeah, I try to counteract the caffeine intake.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get it into my. Gosh, I love doing this.
Yeah, you see, I'm still working on how to work my AeroPress. I'm going to do my AeroPress live on air at some point.
Oh,
That's
so
lovely.
exciting.
That's lovely. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna plunge my coffee as we think, and
This smells very earthy.
does it?
I can't. I think it's the chamomile coming through then, or the lavender.
Let me pour myself.
Mine's far too hot to drink yet.
Is it right? Well, we don't have to drink because we've got stuff to talk about.
I see something beyond the horizon, not the horizon, beyond your shoulder.
Yeah. Although my shoulder has often been described as a. No, that's not going anywhere.
Vast.
Yeah. Can you tell what it is yet?
No, I've got absolutely no idea what that is.
I think he's a huge star, but I think he is extraordinarily underrated. Billy Joel.
Yeah.
The Nylon Curtain. The man.
I don't know. I haven't got any of his albums. I only know the songs that have been in the charts.
Right. There have been 3 songs from here that are in the charts.
Yeah.
But this came out in 1972, and I as far as I can see, he still rates this as one of his finest albums.
Oh God, I'd like to know what's on the track listing. Go.
Go. Okay. Well, the first song is right. Okay. The overall album is about America and what it's going through at that time in 1972. I mention that because the first track is about the decline of the steel industry. And there's a track called Allentown. Laura is the second one. Pressure, which was a big single. If you heard it, you'd recognize it.
Right. Okay.
There was another third single, which was Goodnight Saigon. We'll come back to that in a minute.
Okay.
She's Right Out of Time is the beginning of side 2. A Room of Our Own. Surprises. Scandinavian Skies. And Where's the Orchestra? So not big hitters singles wise.
No, I,
Pressure would be perhaps the biggest one you would need to.
I don't
But
know. I can't say I know any of those.
no. Good Night Saigon is probably the big hitter on this album. I think
Okay.
it's a song about GIs in Vietnam, and yeah, it's a beautiful song, and sums up their mental state, the soldiers' mental state at that time.
But I don't think war can be any good for anyone's mental state. Full stop.
No, absolutely not. No,
Well, the people doing the fighting bit, the
no,
politicians send them there. They're just
no, it's
mental.
really not very
Full
good.
stop.
Yeah, I think the Vietnam War is slightly. I'm not saying it's worse. I'm not giving it. It's a different war. It's where war changed and guerrilla warfare sort of came into.
Yeah.
To,
War's war, basically. It's people killing other people.
yeah, it is. It is.
You can dress it up how you want.
Well, yeah. I mean, in the 1800s, in Napoleon and Wellington, you've got that kind of two people in a battlefield, and you've got a set of rules, which is fucking weird, and then you charge at each other and fight. And the Second World War was basically whereas the Vietnam War was basically people digging holes and tunnels and hiding down them. And then when one of your American comes along, they'll do something quite nasty to them.
Yeah.
So it's just a different way. It's one of the very many varied ways that war works.
Anyway.
So anyway, yeah, there we go.
You're going to dig into your coffee.
I am. Oh, that's nice. Now that's, again, like yours, quite earthy. That's it's got a lot of chocolate at the end, actually.
This is it's got a hit of flavour. I think the hibiscus is got the overriding flavour, which is quite nice.
Yeah, I don't know what hibiscus tastes like. To be honest with you.
I don't know whether it's from Egypt or it's Middle Eastern. It's a flower. They make a drink out of it. You can have hibiscus squash. I've had hibiscus lemonade before and things. It's got quite a delicate. Well, it's not that delicate in here. It'd be like a sledgehammer. But it's got it hints at a fruitiness, but it's not quite, if that makes sense.
I do know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. And another thing I've never tried is chamomile. Never tried that.
See, it's got quite a bit of sweetness on the back end there as well.
Okay.
This is much nicer than I had the other day when I double dosed. So, what made you want to buy that Billy Joel?
I just because I'm a big fan of Billy Joel. I was ignorant. It was the first album I bought of his.
Right.
And I was intrigued by him. He's kind of like the piano version of Bruce Springsteen. He's that kind of
all-American hero.
Yeah, he's got that gritty sort of working class North New Jersey, New York kind of vibe about him.
Yeah.
And he can do proper songs about working class people. And then he can do beautiful songs like Piano Man, which is about a man just getting ignored by everybody in a pub while playing piano.
Yeah.
But then some drunks falling in love with it. And beautiful song.
I like Piano Man. That is an amazing song.
Yeah. And then there's songs like New York State of Mind. Do you know that?
No.
I'm not going to sing it for you. Yeah. But the man, I just think is, I mean, I think Bruce Springsteen is lauded, and rightly so. But I think Billy Joel should be held aloft as well.
Yeah.
Never got
Yeah,
him. Never got him.
I quite liked a couple of his tunes,
Yeah. Okay.
but I really didn't quite get him. He's a bit too, just a bit too, really,
A bit too.
a bit too.
A bit too.
There was, he was a bit vocal about things in lockdown. Let's just put it down. I didn't agree with him,
Oh, okay. All right.
and that's marred things for me.
Okay. All right. Um,
But we'll go no further.
I love him. I love him. I love Bruce, and I love Billy, and I don't think Billy is praised enough, really. So there endeth the lesson on Billy Joel.
Yeah, yeah. That really surprised me. You having that in your collection. Well,
Yeah.
nothing surprises me, but I just didn't see that one coming.
No, no. I think, um, yeah. Honestly, he's one of those people that I regularly crack on. I regularly put on a greatest hits because every tune's a banger. So yeah.
This tea, so we're under development at the moment. I might add, well, we're talking about adding some lemon balm to it as well,
Oh, okay.
because we've got some growing in the garden. So we've got some drying out at the moment. So when it's dried out, we're going to add that to just see if it, I think it would work well because the lemon might just smooth out the earthy bits a little.
You know what? Lemon is a little bit like Danny DeVito. Okay.
Right.
Because once you put it in, it makes everything better. I absolutely fucking love Danny DeVito. Stick him in a film, it's a corker. Well, it might not be a corker, but
Have
he
you seen the
always
series?
improves it.
Always, is it Always Sunny in Philadelphia or something like that?
Yes, I started watching it. I haven't got enough into that, to be honest with you, but yeah.
It's just all the characters are so
So nasty.
horrible.
Yeah.
Without exception.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's incredibly funny.
It is. And again, like I say, Danny DeVito makes everything better.
Yeah. He's very good. Do you remember the days in Taxi where he was?
Oh, that was the first American sitcom that really grabbed me.
Yeah, and me. God, it was. God, that was.
Would have been
Must have been mid-70s, late
late
70s.
70s, I'd go early 80s.
No, I was trying to think, but anyway,
I'm sorry, I'm going to
yeah, it's late 70s. But anyway,
wildly unprofessional.
he was always sat in a little control room, wasn't he?
He was Louis. Louis was his name. He was the
Yeah.
dispatch man.
You looked it up yet?
I'm just looking that up now. From 78 to 82.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, just a phenomenal program. So anyway, look, before we get lost down memory lane.
Yes.
Oh, I sounded a bit Radio 2, didn't I there? Okay. Let's just leave it there. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. It's
Waffled,
been lovely.
waffled enough.
Yes, indeed. Good night.
Good night.